Yo, yo, yo. Hey, what's up, bud? Addison. Carlos. Yuri. That was a tough one, boys. I put in the title. I know it's coming. Get it over with. Get it over with. Get all your USA Slander out. All right. Thoughts on the A+? I think it's decent value. It's a United versus Wales game. Really good first half. Not a great second half. Thought you were playing today? Yeah, they had me suit up. I was on the bench. I took a plane back from Qatar already, so I could do a stream. What are you saying for the Group B games today? To be honest, it kind of went as expected. England was expected to dominate. Wales, US was expected to be a close game. I did this stupid American thing where I went in with very low expectations, and then with a 1-0 lead, I got then super high expectations. And Zimmerman and Bale shut that down very quickly. It's not the end of the world, though. They can still make it out of group. The big thing is going to be goal differential. So, playing it on, both us and Wales have to do it. I don't think it's going to be how many goals U.S. or Wales scores against Iran. I think it's going to be how many does each team give up against England, which is going to be the problem. But we'll see. They're out of gas? Yeah, a little bit. Also, too, Wales changed their tactics in the second half. They brought in, what's his name? Is it Kiefer Moore? What was his name? Kiefer Moore. That dude. Massive. Wales turn up against England, though, because they hate us. I mean, England versus United States both are going to turn up because they hate each other too. And then US and Iran hate each other, so all of it's going to be good games. Made of mine would have won 1100 if USA won the game. To be fair, it was a winnable game and it was a losable game. I think a draw for both teams is valid. Yeah. No, okay. In no world was that going to be a red on that play, though. I hope you guys know that. I hope you're not trolling. It was a smart foul, yellow card, tops. There's no difference if the goalkeeper is outside of his box or if the goalkeeper's on his line when that foul happens. I honestly think you can win versus England if you play all game like the first half. I'm hoping for a draw against England. LAFC celebrated Bale's goal, as they should, man. Argentina should really win. I won't be able to catch the Argentina game. I might be able to see the second half when I wake up. It's way too early. I would have to wake up at like, I think it's 3 in the morning. To start getting the game coverage. Then 4 for the start of the game. I think I'll be able to catch the potential second half. England are going to cruise through. Any word on Harry Kane? How's he doing? Was that a precaution or is he actually not doing well? Yo, if you guys enjoy this stream today, feel free to smack the like button, dudes. Subscribe if you're new. We are going to be still investing in lib cards. We're going to flip some in the meantime, but we're mainly getting a bunch of libs in our club and unassigned. We sold quite a few today at the daily SBC for the France one. Didn't shoot them up crazy high, but the Argentina ones, we got some 700 pluses sales for. Let's go. Let's watch the match. This pack Messi and a jumbo rare players pack. Nice, man. But Master, what's up, buddy? What do you think about Argentina versus Saudi Arabia? I think that game's going to be a walk in the park for Argentina. Let's be real. England have the best team in the group. I don't think anyone's denying that. Blake, what's up, buddy? Yeah, what a day, man. I'm hoping I wake up to like a 3-0 scoreline in the morning. You're going to be up? I can't do it, man. Unless I went to bed like super early, but I got to go shopping tonight, so I don't think that's going to happen. I'm excited for the Mexico-Poland game tomorrow. That's the one I'm really looking forward to. Let's see, what are the matches? Is it 4 games tomorrow? We got Argentina-Saudi, Denmark-Tunisia, Mexico-Poland, and France-Australia. It's going to be a good day. Wednesday, I'm excited for, too. Wednesday, we got Morocco-Croatia, Germany-Japan, Spain-Costa Rica, and then Belgium-Canada. I'll be traveling that day, so I'll be able to catch the second half of the Spain-Costa Rica game and then the Belgium-Canada. What do you guys think the scoreline is going to be for the Mexico-Poland game? You're doing the Swanson at the Iran currently? Nice. Two on Mexico. 2-2. I think it's going to be a close game. I don't have it going one way or another yet. He's all good? That's good. I wonder if England's going to rest any players against the United States, or if they're going to start with a similar lineup. I think, let's see, for United States fans, would the best scenario be for Iran to beat Wales? Right? Would that be the result you want to happen? An Iran win or a draw? Really never know with Mexico on a World Cup. They can either shut them down like they did with Croatia or fail catastrophically. Yeah, I feel that. I'm excited to see Ochoa in goal, though. That'll be fun. The best World Cup goalkeeper coming back for another World Cup. I'm thinking about trying a new investment I've never done before. Do you want to share what that investment is, or are you keeping it to yourself? By the way, I got the Gakpo done, but I don't think I'll see him for a little bit. Trust me, he's not good at Club America. I never said he was good at Club America. I'm saying in the World Cup, he typically turns up. But he is getting older, though, so there is that. Yeah. That's the only bad thing. It's like 8 years later after that. He's an old man now. You got Messi out of your Prem pack. GG, Fletcher. I was looking at Martinelli, price graph, and he always doubles when we get SBC. And Black Friday, I might try to put 2 mil in. What did, is anybody here invested in gold rare League One French cards? I remember a couple people said they're going to do that. I have a question for you guys, if any of you are. What did French golds, specifically high 70 rated, low 80 rated, get to today with the SBC? Why are people hyped about Gold Rare League One? Supposedly last year when the repeatable SBCs came out on the Saturday after Black Friday, supposedly a lot of them went to like 3K. And people are picking them up for 600 coins as an investment. But chemistry is most likely not going to be needed this year, so it's probably not going to be as good, even if it does happen. But I was curious because we got the French SBC today. I was wondering if anyone sold off or if they went up in price. Edger Ochoa somehow pulls off like Prime Neuer in the World Cup. I mean, he typically does most years, or most World Cups. But yeah, he might be getting to the age. For a few minutes, the French cams of League One went to 5K. And then drop quickly. I didn't see any flash SBCs. Did anyone else see any flash SBCs? I wasn't looking really though, so I would have no idea if there was. I was too invested in the games emotionally. No flashes? People must have made too many coins yesterday. There's a Mexican goalie in the Liga MX. Club is Santos, and bro, he's a beast for Santos. What's his name? Do you remember? Is Ochoa even the starting goalkeeper, Carlos? Or did he just make the roster? Because I have him in my lineup. I didn't even realize whether or not he was the starter. He is? Alright, sweet. Hopefully he'll get me some points. You just want a Swamps game? Golden gold, 2-1. Wait. You won a golden goal game 2-1. Where's your record 2-1? I'm confused. His name is Carlos Acevedo. It's a glitch where it doesn't end the game once you score. That would be stupid. Imagine it glitches when you're up 1-0. It doesn't do golden goal, but then when he scores, it makes it 1-1, and then it ends the game. That's dumb. I still need to do all my challenges, man. I've barely touched the objectives. Is anything time-based for like the next week or so that I need to get done, or can I wait to do all of them still? Yeah, I know in general they end in like 50 days, but is anything like expiring sooner than that? That's like limited time? Oh, man. Read last. The last message I see from you, Blake, is 5-0 Argentina versus Saudi. There's no other message in there before. So, let's say it's either U.S. or Wales that gets second place in Group B. Would they most likely play the Netherlands if Netherlands wins their group? Yeah. I don't know if anyone else doesn't see it, but I don't see any other message from Blake besides the Argentina score. How many cards you got in my club? Over 5,000. Is an 85 rated team good for a player who just got the game for 2 days ago? Not the rating necessarily. Probably the players you're using more than anything. If it feels good in game, if you're winning games, that's good. Would be good to know. I've not done anything. I'm debating even whether I do it or not. I'm that lazy, man. I know it's extremely good value, but geez, I can't be bothered. So 31 days for this one. Two rivals. It's just painful, man. How do you feel after a draw today? A little disappointed. Well, gutted, but it is what it is. Could have lost the game too, so a point from it is not death for the United States. We just need to get a win against Iran and not get destroyed by England, and we still have a shot at getting out. I feel like England's going to do a lot better job breaking down Wales as a team. My only concern is if England beats us and they got 6 points, and if Wales loses to Iran, they would essentially almost be guaranteed first place, and then might not play as hard, which could be a concern. Because what, they'd be at 6 points. Iran's at 0 right now. If Iran beats Wales, they'd have 3. Wales would have 1. US would have 1. There's SBC with a Road to Glory player named Jenk, 85 rated. Takes one squad. We get a sec look in the Discord in Football Talk and look at my England shirt. In the Football Talk section, you have an England shirt. Nice. Dante! It is coming home, my man. Hey, if the United States doesn't make it out of group, best of luck to England, I guess. How you doing today, Dante? What were your thoughts on the U.S.-Wales game? England won 6-2, and Kane didn't even need to score. Pastor Fred got like 14 points from Kane, I'm pretty sure. In fantasy. I think people are overhyping Chucky Lozano when he scored the goal versus Germany 4 years ago. I don't think people are overhyping Chucky Lozano. I just don't think people have the exact idea of the kind of player Chucky Lozano is. Yeah, he scored a crucial goal, but I think he does more for Mexico that isn't picked up in stat lines than just goals and assists. It also depends on who they have around him as well. How many goals and assists do you think Messi will have against Saudi? I have no idea. Maybe a goal and 2 assists. I could see Di Maria get in 2 goals and assists himself. I'm going to put a money line on the fact that if Messi scores, DePaul is going to be the first one to run into him. Giving him a big ol' hug. Finally got the coins to buy Puskas. You love them. I'm trying to think which players I want to buy eventually. What, How much is 89 Dino? I might buy a player like Dino soon. I wanted to get, who do I want to get? I want to see how Daglish is this year as well. He's cheaper too. Play him up top with Ross Stewart. Buy Silver rare right backs. Why, Danny? Because you think it's a good deal, or you already have thousands and you're wanting to raise the price? Also, any tips for starting an RTG series on YouTube? Thinking about starting a first owner. Yes, sporting, as hard as this might be to hear, what do you bring to the table that makes you better than any other person doing it right now, or makes you different than any other person doing it right now? If it's just going to be like you documenting your first owner RTG series, I care less about the players you get, your club, if you win a game, and people more care about your personality, the style of content, and having it be something that's engaging. So think about it from the community standpoint. Who are you hoping watches your content? What audience do you want to build? Like our audience, for the most part, a lot of people are degenerate menu grinders. We love our League SBCs. We love our trading. We still play games and stuff, but a lot of us make coins. Then we got a lot of people outside of that who will do gameplay. They'll do their first owners. They'll do all that. Then they'll come here to get some trading tips and stuff. And then we have a bunch of just random people who love football, found this community, just chilling, hanging out. And that's on the streaming side of things. Some people, if they don't have an audience, they start streaming to try to build an audience too. That might be a suggestion that I would recommend, is if you're struggling with maybe reaching an audience with just putting your videos out, maybe try either streaming your RTG a little bit or having stuff that you stream be content oriented, whether you do new content streams or like anytime a new repeatable SBC or something comes out, you could grind that and then get people to come to your stream, and then if they're new to your channel, they're also new to your RTG, and then they have X amount of episodes they can watch. Penalty was luckiest Turner saved, but too much power. Yeah, I mean, okay, here's the thing. You will not hear me say this again. I will say this once, and you'll never hear me repeat it again. I should be frustrated at Zimmerman for giving up the penalty. He did not need to tackle him there. The PK had a chance of being saved. It was a powerful shot, placed well. Can't be mad at Turner. United States gave the ball up so many times in the second half and led to so many counter opportunities for Wales that if it wasn't that one, it would have been something else. So I don't think you can really point at the PK as being the thing where it's like, oh yeah, U.S. should have won. I think U.S. dominated every facet of the first half. And then when Moore came on up top, the 6'5" dude, it just completely changed the flow of the game. It went from first half, we couldn't play to Tyler Adams or anybody in the middle because it was so locked down. Wales had so many people behind. To introducing Moore up top, the style of play went more direct, which opened up the midfield a lot. You saw Tyler Adams as our defensive mid, just all the different places he was winning the ball. So yeah, it was, I feel like, a fantastic performance from Tyler Adams. I feel like it was a fantastic performance by the United States in the first half, but I don't think the United States had the depth of a squad to be able to hang with Wales when they switched up their play style. How many libs are you on? I think 200 plus on the club, and then we have, let's do math real quick. If I did 300 for each, let's say. I probably have close to 1,500 unassigned. How many are bored of this game because of content market and parking the bus every game? I'm having plenty of fun with the game still. But I'm managing my expectations. Pulisic got an assist. Pulisic did get an assist, but I backed Bale and Pulisic both to get shot on target, and Pulisic failed. What pack? See you open read for my renew? We're unassigned, so we can't open any packs, buddy. But we'll get something eventually for you. Do you think League SBCs will drop after the World Cup? Yeah, I feel like they're going to delay them because of World Cup content. Give us something to look forward to later, but who knows when. I've kind of given up putting a time on it. If they come, they come. We'll have... Pause. If the League SBCs come out, we'll accept them coming out. Pause again. If we get League SBCs this year, that'd be nice. If we don't get League SBCs this year, we have enough stuff to do where we'll keep ourselves busy. Thought we would have more great content SBCs and silvers, etc. Yet we're being trolled by EA who do nothing for menu content for silvers. It would be so easy for them to give something unlimited, repeatable to grind every single day in this promo. But they just don't want to do it for some reason. I don't know why. World Cup nonsense. Yeah, exactly. I might buy libs instead of Martinelli. You don't need to. Martinelli sounds fine. But who knows, maybe when we're watching football on this Thursday, they'll randomly drop. And we'll all be happy. As I said, second half was like the flip of the first. And Padu played great for Wales in the second half. Yeah. What did you guys think of the referee in that match of US versus Wales? How do you think he did? I have over 1,500 silvers, but not selling at 250, 300. Ref blind. Very inexperienced ref, and it showed for both sides. I don't like any of the refs so far. Yeah, I don't think there's been a ref in any of the matches I've seen. I think I've watched at least part of everyone where I was blown away by the performance. Yeah, England one was trash. The one US and Wales had was not good. And, like, if you're not going to be a good ref, at least call it equally bad. Like, what was pissing me off was, typically if it's a non-head injury, you don't pause the play. You don't stop the play. You continue going until a team kicks it out. But there's several times where the ref went back and forth with both teams where it wasn't a head injury. He would stop play. And then people would expect him to do it again. And the play would just continue. Or his ability to hand out yellow cards. I felt like he went very much to his pocket quickly for the United States. And then there's some players, I felt like on Wales, that could have gotten a yellow earlier. Ended up getting a yellow, to be fair. Yeah, is what it is. Gave penalty to Iran for less than England. Didn't get penalty for. Where's consistency? Not forcing Iran. Keeper off too. Yeah, well, I don't even know if I blame the ref for the keeper thing. I think that's FIFA Federation rules. If they gave the power to the ref to force the keeper off, that'd be one thing. Yeah, dude, he did not look good. He was down for, what, 10, 15 minutes, and then he got up, kicked one ball, and fell back over. That's crazy. All right, who's outbidding me? Or who's bidding 250 before me, I should say. It is what it is. I haven't really been surprised by any results yet, either. Most games have gone pretty according to plan. Wonder if tomorrow we'll get a shock at all. Argentina, Saudi. Don't think that'll be shocking. Denmark, Tunisia. Don't think that'll be shocking. I want to see if United's lone player's playing. Whatever his name is. Who plays in the championship. Mexico, Poland one. I think that's going to be close. France, Australia. Question is, with France, Australia, do people expect that to be a blowout? At least like a 3-goal win? In my mind, any player with serious head injury should come off immediately. Yeah. As someone who's gotten concussions too, I agree with that. The issue is the process of how you get someone off. So, if the process is the medical team comes out, checks you there, and they determine you're not able to continue, then you get pulled, I'm all for that. If it's a unbiased medical team. But if you're using your own medical team, they're obviously going to want to keep you in for the most part. But on top of that, I feel like it might go too far to the extreme then too, where any sort of head contact, if you go down because of a head thing, they'll want to start pulling for any head thing. You want to be careful of that too. Mbappe hat-trick. Just broke my phone. It's FIFA. As an Australian, yes, blowout. Timothy, how do you rate Bailey Wright? Center back from Sunderland. Fellow Aussie. How do you rate him? France going a little banged up, and Australia plays games close. European winner of the World Cup has been grouped ever since 1998. Actually, who is France's group besides Australia? Who's Group D? Denmark and Tunisia. I don't think they'll be grouped. I could see a scenario maybe where Denmark not only beats France when they play, but gets more points than France. But I still think France would make it out. Did they play in the Nations League? He's decent, but Mbappe. Nah, bro. Bailey Wright's pace, his blistering pace is going to keep up with Mbappe. He's lengthy. How many Australian footballers can you name? Bailey Wright, the gay guy, the left back. I think that's the end of my footballing knowledge of Australian players. If you showed me some cards, I would remember the cards. I think there's a Godfrey or something. Probably like a more... Moyes. There's a Moyes. Oh, well, I thought you meant present players. Cahill would be an all-time player. Whereas Moyes not a player currently either. Let's see. Let me go through some. I'll tell you if I knew them. Nope. Nope. Ryan, familiar. Goodwin, I said him. Moy, looks familiar. McLaren. I feel like I've seen a TikTok of someone making a joke about McLaren. Mabel, not really. Ryan, yes. No, but I want to get to know him. Yeah, there he is. Yes, sir. 77 rated. Hey. WSM, that is what we call a good old MLS tackle right there, right? You can expect a couple of those a match. An unneeded tackle in the worst of times and the worst of places. Why is there so many Cummings? Why does he have like 5 cards? Yeah, that's the extent of my knowledge. I'm not recognizing a lot of these guys now. He is not good. Williams looks familiar. There's roughly 1.6 billion difference between Australia and France's World Cup teams. I mean, it's close, right? Moy, Goodwin, McLaren, Matt Ryan, Barlow, Wright, Petrotos. I think that's the end of my list. France will be grouped. Okay, so if you think France is going to be grouped, Danny, who are the 2 teams getting out of that group then? Do you think it's going to be Denmark and Tunisia, or do you think it's going to be Denmark and Australia? Tunisia and Australia are too weak. Later, got a team of the season. Denmark first. I can see Denmark winning the group. That makes sense. I think, didn't Denmark beat France in Nations? I don't know how strong their teams were. Let me look it up real quick. Hold on. I want to speak out my butt. Yeah, 2-0. Mbappe, Giroud, Griezmann, Mendy, Camavinga, Tchouaméni. Yeah. They had a full-strength team. After watching today's matches, Reed, what is your prediction for Friday? I think Friday. Do we get Wales versus Iran on Friday as well? Is that a different day? Okay, we do. We get... Oh, that's the early morning game. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, so... Watching both Wales and Iran play now, I'll speak on that last. England versus USA game. I think it'll be relatively close in the first half. I think it'll be kind of a repeat of what we saw in the Wales-US game. I think US will have a better first half, keep it close. Maybe it's like 1-1. But then England, I think, would score 2 in the second half, and the final score would be something like 3-1. Which, a score like 3-1, a 2-goal differential, wouldn't be the worst loss in the world. Because now that Wales and the United States drew, that opens up a door of a lot of different possibilities that you don't want to see. Because now everything is dangerous. If Wales beats Iran, that's going to be really difficult for us then. But if Iran beats Wales, it's also going to be really difficult for us, because then Iran would have 3 points, depending on if, let's say, US loses to England, we'd have 1 point. Then that'd be a very difficult last game. I don't know. I think it's definitely going to be US or Wales that gets out. I don't see Iran having the team strong enough right now, and I don't think they have the morale behind them with what's going on with their country. But I think it's still going to be tough. Yeah. I like the fact that US plays Iran last, though, because if it is a thing where goal differential is going to be a big thing, it's better to have that be your last game than England be your last game. However, vice versa, same thing goes for goal differential in the England game. If the goal is England's already through and they want to rest players and they're already guaranteed first place, that's going to be an issue because they might not be pushing as hard against Wales. Versus if they are not guaranteed a place yet or guaranteed first, they would put away more goals then. So I feel like we're going to see the hardest match from England. I feel like they did pretty well against Iran, but I feel like they're going to come out guns blazing against the United States. If they beat the United States, having 6 points, looking at the rest of the bracket, depending on what that looks like, they could be like, yeah, we're sitting pretty. Position mods, insta selling for 1,500, now in 600 within an hour. They just keep rising. I'm not even going to play the game with myself where it's like, imagine if I didn't sell and waited. Nope, I am happy with their coins. Plus, if England beat the US, we might use a reserve team against Wales to rest players for the knockout. You know what we didn't think about? Them exposing how long the position modifier SBC is coming out is actually probably going to raise prices over time rather than lower. because the uncertainty probably kept them in a range. Now they know that it's going to get 5 a day for the next like 120 something. It might keep going up. Which, if that's the case, if they keep going up, I might pick up some more and dollar cost average again. Or wait till if we get League SBCs, if there's like a jumbo gold pack again, start collecting those when they're super high. And that'd be the new like cam to center mids essentially. Plus, if England beat the US, we might use a reserve team against Wales. Yeah. See, here's the thing, though. US, I feel like, had a really good first half. And if you've watched any United States football in the past year, that was probably the best football we've played. Really good first half. Let's say we did win that. And let's say we got enough points to get second place in general. Let's say we made it out of group. We'd most likely play what? Who? The Netherlands? I don't think the United States would beat the Netherlands. And I don't think Wales would beat the Netherlands. So, in all reality, second place in our group, you get to say you made it out of group, but I don't see them winning. I think that'd be a great thing for confidence builder going forward for the United States men's team. I don't think it's necessary. Realistic prize for silver rares on Friday. So Elfin, every card's going to be different for different reasons for a limited amount of time. I'm not going to give you a market average. I'm not going to give you the whole market's going to go for this price because I don't know what that's going to be. What I can guarantee you is if we get flash SBCs, you're going to see a ton of certain nations or certain ratings or certain positions absolutely pop in price. I'm talking 1,000 plus, 2,000 plus, 3,000 plus, 4,000 plus, depending on the packs, depending on the rating needed, depending on the amount of rares, all at different times. It'll probably last for like a half an hour to an hour, and then it'll be a brand new set of challenges an hour later. So if you're going into it with the idea of what's a realistic price for silver rares, because you have thousands and you're wanting to have time to sell all thousands, that probably won't happen. But a lot of cards in your club, you'll get a insanely high value on, some of them, or quite a few of them. And then a lot of them you'll be doubling, tripling your coins on. Then you'll be getting a couple hundred on the rest, would be my guess. Foot Dink, you're gone, buddy. This is the 4th time you've come in here and self-promoted. Every single time we said stop. You said the result was good, but just performance, not so much. Dude, Gakpo, was he playing a midfielder spot in the first half, and did he get moved up in the second, or was he still in a midfielder slot? The Ligt is not good enough. They need to start Timber alongside Van Dijk. I thought Timber would be played. You got Path to Glory Lozano. If Wales win versus Iran and the United States lose, they out. If Wales wins versus Iran and the United States lose. If the United States loses against Iran, yes. If the United States loses against England, depending on the scoreline, no. Because England would still beat Wales, I'm assuming. And Iran would just need to lose to the United States. You'll get the team together just in time for every game. I'll be honest, I was a bit underwhelmed with the Senegal versus Netherlands game. I thought Netherlands was going to look a lot stronger than they did. I don't know if it was an off day for you guys or what, but I had kind of higher expectations for the performance. What, I'm curious about you guys. I know the stereotype is the United States sucks, and you guys say it all the time, but genuinely speaking about the first half, if you looked at the first half, what were your thoughts on the United States team? Because I feel like it fell apart in the second half, obviously. Played a buy left back instead of Blinn, honestly. Anyone with Blinn? Footbeast, what's up, buddy? Yeah, dude. In another world, Gakpo would be out injured by a punch to the face. But he timed it perfectly. And De Jong's ball was perfect as well. Will Bergman be benched next match? Maybe. Have the U.S. played Iran before? I believe they've played before. I don't know how long ago it's been. I feel like they've played at one point. You used to not suck, bro. You should have won that game. Stupid tackle. Well played. There's 1-0 to soccer versus football. Yeah, but a game isn't 45 minutes, so that's the thing. You got to play a full 90 plus. What are your guys' thoughts with almost every single game having like plus 5 minutes of added time? I personally really like that. Because every single bit of stalling, every single bit of stop play seems to be getting added on. The only thing that I don't think they've really been adding on, and I don't know how you do it exactly, is the stalling that happens in the added time. Like if there's like, for example, 9 minutes of stoppage time, second half of the United States game. In that 9 minutes, I feel like he played another minute or so, but there had to be at least like 2 to 3 minutes of stoppage in that stoppage time already. I wonder if that's going to be implemented in leagues moving forward too. If we're going to see leagues start having longer time like that. I was amazed that Netherlands have 2 former Spurs players. Jansen was poor for us, but I like Bridgman. Definitely good for stoppage time. Southgate needs to give Trent a chance, man. He's such an amazing player. Mumbo, I just always say the ball is round, so everything can happen. Maybe you play super well, or you have an off day. Yeah, you guys did like 14 minutes. That was crazy. Tripper's better than Trent. Depends on what system you're playing. If you want a wing back that can get up the pitch and whip in crosses, Trent's obviously your man. But I feel like the style of football England played today, Trippier fit that better than Trent would. Now, against the United States, I feel like Trent would be a really good weapon against the United States. Yeah, that's the thing, is when people say Trent's attacking play is great, Trippier has pretty good attacking play too. I feel like Trent's definitely better though at it, but... Goes on, let's be for real, man. Trent's miles ahead. Trent is more the whip and crosses kind of guy. Trippier is more sit on the ball, further up the pitch, have people make runs, play them into space, or open up passing options in the midfield with his positioning. Two completely different styles, but both achieve really good results. One thing I didn't like in the USA game, I feel like United States whipped in way too many crosses when it didn't feel like we really had guys who could put away a header. I'm sure the guys could, but it seemed like we had a lot of opportunities where instead of whipping in a cross, I would have liked to see another pass to the middle and a shot on goal. Trying to be a good midfielder? Yeah, he would be. I still don't know if Bergman plays next game. Maybe not. Great, however, there's many other decisions that were incorrect in that game. True. Bring in Simmons. Bring in the young baller. Hey, if you win the ball without giving up a penalty, I feel like it's good defending. No. Yes, ref could have called it, but he didn't. There's a clip of Trippier getting sent. If that was Trent, 100K likes, and he'll be all over Twitter. That's true, but that's the built-in image. That's the thing. It's the same happens with Maguire, right? The meme with Maguire now is you expect him to make a mistake. You expect him to be poor. So when he does good, or does anything good, I feel like people don't really talk about it. But if he does the littlest mistake, all the memes get sent about Maguire. It's like players are going to have that attached to them. That's just the way it is. Who's the World Cup winner? Who's my World Cup winner? I think Brazil, in their current form, depth of team, has the best chance to go all the way, in my opinion. I feel like your chat is currently American and Dutch, nothing else. Nah, my chat's British, bro. My chat hates Americans. I get slandered 24/7. This is the first day I've actually seen somewhat positive comments or neutral comments about the United States. I expected extreme slander today. Miguel says he doesn't want to play Gakpo and Depay in the same starting 11 because it'd be too creative, not like a full striker. Pudja, what's up, buddy? USA 1-1. Oh, really? Did the USA draw? Interesting. Thank you for letting me know, buddy. Who did the USA play for, Jet? My opinion, Trent is no worse defensively than most other English right backs. It's mainly just the media covering thoughts of fans because he's so good going forward, and people just need to find a problem. No, I'm joking, buddy. Yeah, I'm joking. I watched the full game. I know. Yo, thank you for the sub, buddy. USA played today? Yeah, I had no idea. Yeah, no, I watched the whole game. I went crazy for the first goal, and then... Honestly, I do this new thing. Every time there's a PK given against the team I'm supporting, I never react until after the PK is done. I find if you don't get emotional for the call, and you wait for the result of the PK, it can sometimes save you that anger. Did US play better? I would say US played better the first half, and then when Wales made their sub for a new striker and changed the format of their attack, they did a lot better in the second half. I still feel like the United States could have had opportunity to score in the second half, and they just didn't put something away. Yeah, we sold one Anthony so I could buy more libs, but we still have 4 of them. And we have a Dybala as well. Bubba, please, 50 or 60? 60. I don't know what it's for, but I'm saying 60. I sold my Anthony for 390. What's his price right now? Okay. Okay, it's going up. They don't play till Thursday too, so there's definitely some time for it to keep going up as well. I can realistically see maybe tomorrow it gets to like 395, 400. Then Wednesday, maybe pushing towards 410, 415. And maybe hype before the game like 450-ish to 475 if a goal scored. I don't know if it'll get to 500K right away in hype, but if it did, we're going to make some good coins. Training is crazy, to be honest. People who play fullback, for example, Roberto Carlos, admire him. Real recognize real. Okay, question. Do people actually hate Trent, or do the people who give Trent the most crap hate Liverpool? Is it more Trent hate, or is it more Liverpool slander? Because I personally feel like it's a mix of the two, but I think it's more Liverpool slander than anything. There's definitely going to be people who just want to hate on Trent. They hate on Trent. There's always that. But I feel like a majority is still people don't like Liverpool, so they got to find any reason to not like a player, even if it's their national team. We played for United, be in the GOAT right back combo already. That's a good point. 50 or 60 swaps. Oh, wait. You're asking me how many swaps there is? I think there's 50, but you can get up to 60 with 10 in packs or something, right? Is that it? I have no idea, bro. I don't do swaps. I wait till like the last minute. But if you're asking me which one you should go to as many as you can. And if that's 60, you do 60. If it's 50, you do 50. When do Uruguay play? Do they play Wednesday? Thursday. They play Thursday. Their first game is on Thursday? After 60, I want to get the 84 times 60. Yeah, so, Finn, they've stated there's 50, but is there a way you can get more through packs and stuff? I've heard that too. Assume it's only 50. Plan for it to be 50. But if you want to pick up extras, you might be able to. Because there's 60 leaked. Yeah, I heard it was leaked. But I didn't know if it was a rumor of a leak or a confirmed leak. So, I don't know what to believe. To be safe, plan for 50. If you go to Footman, there's 60 cards. There's a Black Friday promo. Black Friday's not a promo. Black Friday is SBCs and promo packs. It's not a promo in and of itself. It starts Friday. Is best of coming Wednesday? That would be what the quote-unquote promo is if there is one. Would it be like best of? Jude's so crazy, bro. His price went from 150 mil to 180 mil today. What team would buy him for that price, though, do you think? Not saying he should be that price. I'm saying who would in the winter transfer window have funds to want to buy him for that price? Madrid? I could see that. City? I could see City. Man U, Liverpool. Barcelona? I'm convinced Barcelona just like is their own government and they print their own money. Sure, maybe they're selling rights to things here and there. But I'm just convinced they have their own money system. As much as I want Liverpool to buy him, bro, unless their owners sell before summer, we're not getting them. See, I don't think United would go for him. The only way I'd see United going for him is if they tried to sign his brother thinking it was him. They'd think it was like the steal of a century. His brother would show up and be like, what? You signed Bellingham. Barca aren't broke when it comes to buying big players, bro. They find a way. They always do. They always do. That's true. All right, boys, we're going to call it a stream for today. We got the investments made. We are kind of low on coins. I'm trying to think. So, Argentina plays tomorrow. I can get rid of my Dybala. Probably, I can't wake up for the game. If I wake up during the second half, I'll probably sell the Dybala then. So, we'll get probably another 180 or so liquid. And then from there, I'll have some more coins to invest in. We'll do some more libs. I'll also try to sell most of my libs as well. Constantly just flip them. We have a lot right now. So if we get a daily SBC tomorrow that shoots them up, sweet. If not, we'll just keep holding for Black Friday. But yeah, appreciate you guys. God bless you. Have a good night. See you tomorrow. And if your team plays tomorrow, good luck, dudes.